Doesn't matter where I got it from. If you find out where I got it from, and the good boy shut up money, oh. Shut up money, oh. And the good boy shut up money, oh. Shut up money, oh. And the good boy shut up money, oh. I'm having biggie money. Doesn't matter where I got it from. If you find out where I got it from, and the good boy shut up money, oh. Shut up money, oh. And the good boy shut up money, oh. Shut up money, oh. Shut up money, oh. Kalawaju. Chogoda.
That's right, man. Always loving local music. These guys are from Walvish Bay, if I'm not mistaken. Express 321, and it's titled Shut Up Morning. 12 minutes past 8 on this Thursday. Good morning.
Moro.
Hoe lekker la?
Man, hoe lekker.
Voel je beter vandaag?
Ai, mijn broer. Oef.
Kashona.
So, it's good morning, guys. Good morning to everybody out there. It's a pleasure being in the studio once again. Maria.
What was it like watching from home?
It's kind of weird. I tell you, I was in bed and I was like, man, ik wil unchip, man. So it was like 20 past 7. I was like, man, ik wil ook iets zeggen. Op je zwakste. You understand?
Oh man.
And it always feels so weird that if one of us are missing in the studio. Because we sort of became quite a team, and now we don't have Maria here today.
Yeah.
Who's busy registering at UNAM.
People are trying to get qualifications, yo.
Ja, joh. Ja. Dat is nou zo.
Yes.
Ga niet meer Dubai goed dit doen. No, qualifications.
Ga nu Chunam toe. Yeah. I wonder what the queues are like. I remember my days of having to register. Yes. It's one of those things that I never looked forward to.
Shines was at, I believe, our producer, Mr. Producer, cameraman. He was at NAST yesterday, and I know he made an excuse that the queues were very long yesterday, so he doesn't have to come back to the office. we know those tricks.
But I saw you. You see, you have a personalized number plate. I saw your car in the Tura. Don't ask me what I was doing in the Tura.
Ja. I see sy besigheid. Ja. I see your besigheid. What Shines or Cubase was doing in Karaturani. All we know is we saw your car there.
Yep.
In working hours.
Behave yourself. All right. Like we said, now Mary is also busy registering this morning, so she's not going to be joining us in studio. We're going to just, run through some of the big news for the week. One of the things that are, of course, trending is the coronavirus.
Corolla?
Yeah. Ovati Pupkavits must come explain here what is going on.
Coronavirus.
That's what they're calling it in the Tura.
And ek sê net, nee. You people who were making fun of me yesterday while I was in bed, I saw you and I know you. I know where you live. Nee. Hierdie mense, het jy mense met gym geëet gisterkap?
Ja.
Was J.
That's not just you, Babalas.
Coronavirus. What? I tell you, everybody is basically, it's now, we all swept up with this whole coronavirus issue. And maybe just to just to notify our listeners and also our viewers out there is that we should be having the Minister of Health and Social Services next week, Monday or Tuesday, into the studio.
Yes.
Minister Shangula. He should be in the studio. He did agree to it. So, and he looks quite forward. So you can get your questions ready.
For the Minister
Yeah.
of Health.
Yeah.
Also, another guest that, we're trying to secure for next week. Since, we're dealing with health issues, is Dr. Eric Juban from the Center for Disease Control at the American Embassy. Yes. Hopefully, next week we're also going to be able to get him in, and maybe we can see what the international response is after we speak or before we speak about how Namibia is responding.
Yeah.
Once we talk to the Minister of Health.
Yeah. So I just want to to chronicle to you what my last 2 days were like being in bed
with Corolla.
With Corolla, yeah. It was terrible. I swear I think this is the worst flu I had in like 3 years. I didn't get sick like this in 3 years. But here's the thing, Cubase. And don't judge me, okay?
Excellent.
Yeah. And all of you out there also, don't judge me. I'm just honest about things. So last night, I don't know if it's the medication or whatever. So last night, I'm in bed, lying next to Mevrouw. So suddenly, certain things in my body started working that hasn't worked in a very long time. So I'm looking at Mevrouw like, ow, no. Who's it? No, Kanaman Dani, toch, obiswaakste. Mevrouw looks at me, huh? En zei, Jay's sick.
Waar krijg je de kracht?
Jay's sick. I'm like, ay. Okay, kijk Jay. Kijk Jay, hij kan doen. Ik zal Lirikan doen. You go that way.
Oh, man.
So yeah, nevertheless, yeah, I had to sleep by myself because Mevrouw is scared I'll make her sick.
You're lucky you didn't get relegated to the couch.
My broer, first division.
Yeah, until you get better. Now, there were a lot of, I guess, stories of where the virus originated from initially, but I understand now they have confirmed that it came from bats.
Or they say that this thing comes from a street market in China, in this city called Wuhan or whatever is the city's name.
A Chinese city with a Chinese name.
Yeah, and it's like Kapana. It came from a Kapana store. So at this specific stall, there's a lot of wild animals that's brought there. And the Chinese, they eat everything and anything.
Yeah.
So, and obviously the story of the bats now came out. And Cubis, ek weet nie, miskien moet jy vir my say, why, and the listeners out there, why do Chinese people eat everything?
I mean, if you read up a little bit on the Chinese culture, you'll like most of the stuff that they do. Okay, they do eat everything, but most of the stuff generally is for medicinal purposes. Or so they say.
That is really such a what's an excuse?
Or maybe they were trying. They're trying to turn into vampires. That's why they're eating bats.
They say. And I had to read this up last night in my
sixth state.
Yeah, in my sixth state of corona. They say, and this is now the Chinese saying now again, bats are used in traditional Chinese medicine to treat serious illnesses, including coughing.
Coughing is a serious illness in China.
Kuma, yeah, but it is, yo. In Namibia also, if you cough, ons begin stories praat. Verstaan jy?
Maar dat is mos nie serious.
It's serious. So, bats are used for traditional Chinese medicine, including for the treatment of coughing, malaria, and gonorrhea.
They just had to throw in an STD. In
yeah, that.
Says that list is not complete without. Oh man! But then, so this stuff was sold just like that on the street market, and yeah. Then it's quite, it's easy to contract then, because this is, I mean, it's not a virus that is new, that just sprung up. It was just confined to a different species, not the human species.
Yeah.
And now it has, of course, crossed over.
Yeah.
And now we have it too. So,
it's another story.
How?
It's another story.
Okay, so and then the rhinovirus, I guess, came from the rhinos. The flu is most called the rhinovirus.
What flu now?
The flu, like the general flu.
The general flu. It's called the rhinovirus. It's the first time I hear this.
So maybe it also originally came from rhinos.
So is that now why they are killing our rhinos?
I don't know.
Huh?
Isn't it for the horns, I guess?
Yeah, it's almost now kuma for the horns. Because medicinal purposes. Because those medicinal purposes is also now to help you to get an erection. And once you get an erection, and if you become completely promiscuous with your erection and you pick up gonorrhea, then you eat bats to obviously to help you against the gonorrhea.
It's insane. I can't picture myself, Okay, generally, I'm not one to talk because I'm not very adventurous when it comes to food stuff and sakahuta. But I can't picture myself eating a bat.
But I checked last night just stuff that Chinese people eat, and it's just dogs, rats, mice,
dogs, rats, cats,
snakes. Cats,
bats.
Sure. And I tell you, they have a reason every time for eating that.
Everything is food. Let's say morning to the crew joining us in our comment section. Paulus Kudumo, blessed morning, brothers. Good morning to you too, sir. Benito Natibi, good morning, guys. Hola from Mona Lisa Kaureitha. Guten Morgen. Welcome back, Uncle Neville, Janine, Nina Nicanor.
Mora.
Yes, Ricky Klaassen is the she.
Yeah.
Good morning, guys. Welcome back,
Neville.
Ralph Lomarenga. Good morning. Tenga Kia saying morning, everyone. Inombade Joshua Kashi Hoko. Inombande. Inombande maybe. Okay. Good morning, mixed crew. Glad to see and listening to you guys again. Keep updating us with all good stuff around the clock. Right? Nust was super hectic there.
Yeah.
Procedures. That's apparently yesterday. Welcome back, Neville. So I see, the whole Uncle Neville thing is starting to catch on.
Extremos nie.
So you did not handvaart, just no oom.
The thing is, Cubase, you know what? The moment you embrace who you are, then life becomes much, much easier.
Yep.
I'm 49 years old this year. Want toe moet ek weghardloop?
Van Uncle af.
Van Uncle af. Gelukkig ek is nog nie opa nie. Okay?
Nee.
So, my kids haven't made me an opa yet.
Me, I cringe when those ladies in the hood are calling me Toppy.
Is it? Why?
I don't feel like a Toppy yet.
Huh?
I don't feel like a Toppy yet.
I don't feel like a Toppy or uncle or whatever. I'm physically still fine.
So at what age do you become? Chicken, as you know, is it when you get off the calendar at 31? Does she know Toppy of uncle or like at what age is it now? Acceptable.
I do think that people probably say the word. I mean, if the kids do call you uncle of oom, is really out of respect, and it's also a way of maybe endearment that they have for you, and because there's a certain level of superiority that you reach in society stand, and man, embrace it. Wat wil jy weghardloop van dit af?
I mean, back home, my little nieces and nephews, since I was in high school, it's like uncle. I'm like, uncle is my father, man. Thank you. It's like, yeah, uncle. Like, it's fine, I'll just give up.
But Cubase, if there's one thing that baffles me, I see extremely young hero men, young, maybe 25 years old. And I saw this guy the other day in my neighborhood, walking with a kiri. Kiri, man. Kiri. Ongwinya. But, he's just having a stroll. It was a late afternoon stroll. But you can see in his face, he looks like 25.
It's a young maniki.
But he has that Brahman bull walk.
In Heroland, that guy is king.
Yeah. In Yangu.
Ay.
But the thing is, the kiri, it's like part and parcel of... It's a bit difficult for me because I'm not completely Herero, I'm partly Herero, so I don't conform to every part of the culture. And that kiri at this age of mine, no, not yet.
You must walk slow and carry a big stick.
Yeah.
Who was that, Ben Franklin? I can't remember. Okay, anyhow.
10 more years and I'll carry one.
A kiri?
Yeah. God willing, if I'm still alive.
I don't know if I'll be working with a kid unless it was one of those things where I need it for support.
Yeah,
that would probably make more sense. All right, let's check out some more compliments. The Chinese are returning from their New Year celebrations. Returning where?
The year of the rat.
The return of the bat. Robert Dedi, morning gents without lady. Yeah, Tate Nebel, I see the coronavirus is not with you today. Johnny Whiteman, Martin, in Cubase voice. The coronavirus, is that from Obitoto area or part of Tanki, Botswana? The coronavirus, import disease. Oh, my people on the construction site are in danger, they say.
Yeah, ne?
Yeah. African Dream, Moro, good morning. Welcome back. You can't keep a good topic down. Yeah.
Oh, Tangi man.
Karakara Organization Chikutere. Good morning. Tangi Irreplaceable. Hafeni saying good morning.
Cabello.
Guys, they say Nam Cabello.
No. It's the song Cabello. You can't keep a good man down.
Oh, yeah. Just a quick one. In this video of houses being demolished in Katima Mulilo that I'm seeing circulating real, or is this video that I'm seeing circulating real?
The Katima Mulilo one. I think that video was an old video. Houses were demolished in Katima, I think about a year or two ago. And I know the residents of Katima were up in arms when those houses were demolished. And government, I believe they also took that up with government. Because these are residential places where people stay. Why they were demolished, Ekeni.
Maybe they wanted to develop the area, or I don't know. What was going on there?
I don't know, man. I don't know. But I think I saw a video about a year or two ago in that regard.
But I saw this morning in one of the newspapers that I think Ongwe Diva, if I'm not mistaken, they are compensating some guys who live in a small township that they are, of course, going to start developing. So maybe they're going to compensate these people to move, and then they develop the area. Maybe something like that was going on. I don't know.
Talking about that, maybe before you get on with further comments, Cubase, I don't know if you've seen that the AR, Jopa Mupanda, urged homeless people in Swakopmund, with the mass housing project that happened there, there's probably over 200-300 houses that's standing empty there and unfinished. And Job said to, and he sent out a tweet, I think about 2-3 days ago, saying, those houses are empty. Okay? We are all Namibians. Since we have a housing crisis, everybody move into those houses now. It's it.
Ja, daar moet 'n plan gemaakt worden.
Yeah. So as a result, we have a situation. I think government, because I watched the news not last night, but the day before yesterday. I think government again. It just seems like government seems to be very reactive in everything what they do, because now they responded and said, okay, we will take on now the developers who developed this land or developed these houses. We gave the money to them. They didn't finish with the development, so we will take them on now.
Somebody must also go sit then. As daar geld geëerd word, dan moet somebody must be held accountable.
So why government did not think about doing this before Job Amopanda says this? First, Job Amopanda must do something. Then government reacts. Then Job Amopanda looks good.
Yes.
You understand? So I don't know. Don't these guys learn that they must be a step ahead of Job Amopanda?
They don't get it. I saw even the insert on the by-elections in Otjiwarongo.
Nee. Hey, wat gaan aan daar zo?
It's a similar issue. The guys from the constituency are complaining that ons het 'n klare lys gekies van mense. Hulle stuur vir ons 'n ander lys van mense wat ons nie wil hê nie. And then they wonder about this independent candidacy again. It's very similar story. Same old.
It seems like talking about independent candidacy. My broer, kyk, we don't have to say this out in public, okay? And it's once again a case of what we've discussed 2-3 days ago about freedom of speech. But my assessment here, my stupid Katatura Central Grootwinkel assessment, die mannetjies, they will sweep this whole country. Dis hoe dit lyk op die oomblik.
Yep.
They will go from town to town, these independent candidates, because this Itula guy have set the trend now. It is possible to take on, the ruling party.
Take on everybody, as
Take
a matter of
on
fact.
everybody.
I'm not joining anybody. I'm running on my own.
Klaar. Net so.
Yeah.
And they will sweep this whole country. That's just how it looks like at the moment. I don't know when this wave will stop.
I don't think it's going to stop anytime soon. I think it might even carry on until our next elections. And by next, I don't mean the ones coming up later this year. I mean 2024.
Yeah.
Next elections. It's going to be interesting. Even I think PDM decided to throw their weight behind the independent candidate and remove their candidate
Oshiti.
in Otjiwarongo. So, yeah, he come here at Dangan.
So Chivarongo is another battlefield at the moment.
Yep. Precious Blessing, good morning, guys. Good morning to you as well. Yes, and it's a recent one even.
Huh?
Oh, the Katima Mulilo video. It's recent, I guess.
It's recent.
Like just after elections, guys. Wow. Why am I even surprised?
No, Jalet mos gevote.
Yeah. Q, don't sit too close to Neville. Ja, gaan sit daar waar Maria sit. Let me switch that mic off. Corolla is so.
Because if you get sick, we can't afford him to be sick. There's no one guy we can't afford because there's nobody who can speak like him with his authority and who can handle everything the way that he does there behind the mic. So, asseblief, moenie siek raak nie, asseblief.
Thank you. I take that as a compliment. Janine Nina Nicanor. Uncle is just respect. Yeah, that's how we were taught.
Yeah.
A person that's way older than you.
Yeah.
You call uncle or oom.
Ja. Hoor jy? Is jy nou gehoor? Moego.
Maar ek is nie 'n uncle nie.
Hier. Wie is net dom G? So waar. Ja.
Cubase put the mask on. Oh,
Hello.
and a t-shirt and crepe. What is this? Marinette Antonison? Wow, okay. Interesting name. China is one of the most overpopulated countries in the world. They have to eat everything because there is only so much stuff to feed them with, all right? So people come up with all this bull and stuff, treating certain illnesses, enhance certain stuff in order to persuade them to eat it. I guess. I've never been to China.
They say bats taste like chicken.
Guys, I'm tired of hearing things. Everything tastes like chicken.
This is what this girl said. The video that everybody sees of this girl who eats the bat. She sits there, and it's a video that was taken about 3 years ago, and this just only made social media circles now. She vehemently apologized for this video. She says to everybody out there, I'm sorry that I ate a bat on live television.
Why? She's sorry.
She's got a social media following, a big social media following in China, and she...
But why is she sorry?
She's sorry because she sees now what this coronavirus, which seems to be linked to
the
bats, is causing now, or the outbreak in China. So that's why she's apologizing. But she says it tastes like chicken. It's a very sweet taste to it.
Everything tastes like chicken.
That's a lelike blerry ding daar.
Crocodile tastes like chicken.
It does taste
like tastes like chicken. Watermelon tastes like chicken. It tastes like chicken. Nee. Everything can't taste like chicken.
I had crocodile. It does taste like chicken.
I ate it once. That was a long time ago. Like when I initially started eating, I didn't know what I was eating.
Nee.
I only found out when I came back for seconds.
Awe.
Chicken dice is so lekker. I was like, hey, what is DJ? Come there, check. Crocodile. You start thinking twice. It's like, my God, I'm klaar eat my but
Spar, Marua Mall Spar, at the Lifestyle Center. They sell crocodile there.
Is it?
Yeah, so I bought...
Ik had het bij je Tosha geëet, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Maar is lekker.
Yeah. As in geprepared,
yeah.
I guess. It's like donkey vlees.
Zulke lekkere steaks gechop.
Daarover en donkey vlees?
Ek het nog nie donkey vlees geëet soos in like Aniepke. Donkey Aniepke so nie. Maar ek het donkey biltong, I would.
Okay.
That's what I've had. And it smaakt na. I've had zebra many times. Zebra fillets, zebra steak. And zebra is like a very close close family member.
Why are you saying zebra?
Is it zebra?
Yeah.
Okay, zebra.
No, it's zebra.
Okay, zebra.
Don't teach the white people to speak their own language wrong. Johnny.
Potato.
Cubase, read the comments, please. They make us feel like we are part of the studio crew. Leave the Uncle Oom story.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Lees die mense se comments.
Alfredo Jack. Moro Powerpuff Girls. Bamuno etai mambwai mamusha. Estomich
Schmistad.
Yeah, Schmistad.
Estomich Schmistad.
You must tell us how to pronounce that surname.
Yeah.
Is it even a surname? Morning you all, and also Precious Blessing. I like it's like they eat everything. My God. As we're panicking here in United Arab Emirates, yesterday 4 Chinese family members were found with the virus in Dubai.
In Dubai?
Yes. So I feel like coming home for now, although the UAE government says the situation is under control. We shouldn't worry. But as human beings, we are worried.
Stay right there.
Yeah, now, if there's corona there where you are, don't come home.
Bly net daarso. Hey, laat die boer uitgaan hierso. Daar's 'n boer hierso in die studio, he's sneezing here.
Donald Putwathewa. Yeah. Mukwarude. Morning, guys. The coronavirus symptoms are exactly that of a strong hangover. How do I don't have the virus on weekends?
Bambaratha.
Oh, how do I know I don't?
Please, Cubase, on that note, What's the hangover symptoms? Headache? Drowsy?
Headache, moegnis.
Moeg.
Yes. Mag is ontsteld.
Mag is ontsteld, like how?
Mag is ontsteld. Mag voel net nie nga nie. Jy wil niks daarin sit nie. It feels like everything you put in there is gonna come back out.
So, okay.
But you know, my Babala's experience is from like maybe 4 or 5 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Since that was the last time I really indulged. Yeah.
Kom ek kyk maar ver.
Now I drink lightly.
Read your comments.
Not a full bottle of wine like other people I know. Alfredo Jack saying, Nelson Akwenye, kom in asseblief, kom maak julle se goed reg.
Ay mukorwa.
Shots fired?
Shots fired, yo. Oh, yo.
Yeah, it's appropriate that Fabian just joined the stream also right after that. It's like, hey, these people are firing shots here. Control the situation, officer. Morning, Mr. Fabian.
Fabian.
Elivas Stompy... What? Cambandera. The second.
Munro Thupi.
Moro. Huh? Ek dink so. Kom ek
check. Maar dis man se naam Stompy, dis moet al Thupi.
Stombira. Ja, môre mense, dit sê hoe het Irivari class captain geword in the first day.
Ja.
What's your take on that, guys?
I saw the video yesterday. Did you see the video? Okay, there's this video of this kid. There's this video. There's this video of this kid at school. It's the first day at school. And kom ek lees net gou vir jou. So the teacher just decided this boy is going to be class captain. And somebody posted and said, this is how corruption starts in Namibia. Imagine Irivari started school today and he's already class captain.
Oh, man. So, jealous no stone, man. Okay, let me read some more comments. We don't have that many to get through. So. Robert is saying, donkey flesh tastes like chicken. Apparently, everything tastes like chicken.
Man, loop, man.
So, chicken tastes like everything else. Randy's, how do you eat something that eats human flesh? Crocodile.
Let me explain. Okay. The crocodiles that they harvest in Ochivarongo for hotels, those are 6 to 9 month old crocodiles. It's not the big, huge crocodiles that ones that you see.
Gustav.
Yeah, Gustav. No. The size, actually this.
So it's slinkies.
Slinkies.
Even worse, you're eating baby crocodiles.
So what they do, the crocodiles is about they're about 6 to 9 months old. And hulle vat net just the tail part of the crocodile. You don't eat the rest of the crocodile, not the body, the head.
Now what do they do with the rest of the part?
No, that they use for tannery. They use the skin.
Yeah.
And that's basically use it for tannery to make belts, shoes, etc.
Okay.
But the tail is what they use for
eating.
For eating, because it's got a lot of meat in it, the tail, and that's basically it.
A lot of meat and a lot of muscle.
Yeah, and a lot of muscle. Yeah.
If you think about it, we eat chicken. And pigs. Pigs and chicken eat anything and everything.
Yeah.
And we eat them. They are kind of delicious.
Yeah.
You know what's tasting so nice in that bacon?
You.
Jy wil nie weet wat hy flavor is.
You. It's you. Ek stel nie belang wat mense sê oor pork nie. I'll eat pork till I die.
It's delicious.
It's baie lekker.
Walter Shikulo. Guys, you start eating everything like Chinese. I know we're not going to eat everything. Like some things I'm definitely going to stay away from. Like spotty. I can't eat Sporty, man. Sporty, my boy, like that. Shucks, Diofen and Nyemba, stay there, please. Namibia is full already. That goes to Precious, who wants to come back here to Namibia. Blame it, yes. Robert saying, if you're outside of Namibia, stay there. We will let you know when you can come back. And then she replies saying, you guys are so mean. I'm sure if Maria was in the studio, she will support me coming home.
Hello, Maria is not here. She's not here.
Come on, now I should not come home again. Don't worry, we will come visit you. Just stay. When Home Affairs is printing passports again, I'm just kidding. We are back. We're back, baby. Eric Adriano Buchter. Julle eet dan ook vark. Hou net op. That's what we're saying, man.
No, exactly.
That delicious swine. Shucks, Diofen and Nyemba. Yes, please, don't stay there. It's good for your health. Just stay there. Apparently staying there is better for your health. And John Shombe is saying the big ones are almost useless. Once they die, no meat and no belt or bags.
Is it?
Why? But they still have skin and meat? No?
Nee, maar ek verstaan wat hy sê. Because those ones were so big, I think the skin becomes so tough.
Dat jy kan nie process nie.
Jy kan hom nie process nie. I think that's probably the reason.
Interesting. Janina is, or Janine rather, Nina Nicanor, Julle dra dan Crocodile and Jones, CJ.
Ja.
Wie sê wat?
Korea.
Come on, Crocodile and Jones. It's Crockett, man.
Crockett.
CJ's, those were almost the shoe you're wearing. You know, in high school, if you're wearing a CJ.
Ja, my broer.
Oh, jeez, the end. CJ, wat was die ene in 'n grashoppertjie?
Grashoppertjie. Party pastors dra Grand Prix.
En ek sien Nicanor Victor. Ek sien there's a Nicanor party so. Boy, other people are eating their stuffs like bats and crocodiles, but when we eat our spotty and our frogs that all taste like chicken also, then we are crucified. Mukuruanj. Yeah, if all these things taste like chicken, then what's the difference between eating any of them? Waarom Chris?
Kribo.
Het said it was not dag om Chris' birthday.
Was maandag. Was maandag sy verjaarsdag geweest.
Next gesê, hoe oud is hy nou? 112. He looks like he's been around forever.
Ons moet hom vra.
He helped Noah build the ark.
Verstaan jy?
That's how long he's been around. Yeah.
Cubist, do we have any news on, I believe, the Zimbabwean guy, this Kama Pasta, who killed the daughter,
the little girl that was found.
The little girl.
Over the weekend.
Yeah, they was found over the weekend. I believe they appeared in court yesterday.
Yes, I read up a little bit on it. But they weren't really mentioning him in the story. They were talking about
actually
the
just
two
about
ladies.
The two ladies.
Yeah. I think he, from my understanding, I'm not sure if I might be wrong here, but from my understanding is I think the car accident they had when they were picked up.
Yes.
He sustained a few injuries. Maybe he's still in hospital, but then the ladies were in court or something like that.
Yes, reg.
The details are still foggy. I think maybe by tomorrow, when our fact checker, Miss Maria, is in the studio.
If Maria is back, then we can do a little fact checking. We take it from there.
But that is a crazy story. I still cringe every time I see even the headline.
I believe the one lady said that she's
guilty. The one said she's guilty. The one says she's not guilty.
Yeah, she said that it was the guy who killed the girl, and he forced her
to help him
dispose of the body.
Hy's julle se kind.
Oh.
Is julle se kind wat julle groot gemaak het tot 9-10 jaar amper.
Ja. Yeah.
Yeah.
The hearts of men.
Yes,
like
when I was seeing that, and then I read on the front page, there's a little insert. I mean, the story continues on the second page, but there's a little insert in the corner, front page of the Namibian Sun, I believe, about a magistrate's ruling from last year, I think, or earlier this year, where the guy was given basically no prison sentence, no prison time, a suspended 6-month jail or prison term.
For what?
For attempted murder, stabbing his wife. Because she pissed him off Maybe she was with another guy. I don't know. Maybe she went to one of you and Lazarus's retreats. But it kind of even the appeal papers like this you're making a mockery of the justice. You're making light of the crime, attempted murder, those GBV things that we deal with here. If you're handing out sentences like that, what message are you sending to some of these guys out there?
I think the one of the most controversial and well-known cases recently is the one of the former boss of the NQA, Mr. Frans Gertz.
Yes.
Where I think die vrou het die sak teruggetrek. And I know over the Christmas period, I'm telling you, during my brother's wedding, lead up to my brother's wedding, we were sitting at my mother's house this one night, and there was a debate
about that issue.
It said die mense het mekaar amper geslat. Chama die man moet tronk toe gaan.
Yeah.
So there's one side that says Frans Gertz must go to prison. There's one side that says
no.
Ja, maar wat?
Vir wat? Die vrou dan die sak terug.
Die vrou die sak teruggetrek. Then the others say, yeah, but the state can still intervene here and illegal discharge of a firearm in a public area. Blah, blah, blah. So I don't know. This thing just went cold at this moment in time. We don't know where we are.
Wow, how
with this case?
I remember in during the festive season, she was recovering in the room next to my sister at Paramount Hospital.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah. So every time we went to go visit I would walk slowly when I walk past her room, just in case I overhear something. You know, you're so tempted.
It's a story lorry, G.
Ingaan en iets gaan vra
story lorry.
It's like, what happened? What is going on? Maybe you guys are talking about it.
Story ngas. Ons noem julle story ngas.
It's my job. It's my job.
It's my job.
I'm just doing my job.
Okay, but we sincerely hope that she's doing.
Yeah, like her recovery seemed to be going pretty well.
Yeah.
Okay, let's read some more comments. Cubase and Uncle Neville, what is your take on Otjiwarongo Youth Expo? OTT is Otjiwarongo mos, né?
Ek weet hoekom word hy vraag gevra.
But gaan perform J.
Nee, it's being asked with a tribalist twist to it.
Wat gaan dan?
The issue there is that the committee, the organizing committee for this expo, consists of only Vambus.
In Otjiwarongo.
Yeah, so hey, dat was lelijk op social media geweest. Hoe kan jullie net Vambus? Ja, why is that whole executive is net Vambus? Daar is nie Damaras nie, daar is nie Heroes nie. Hoekom?
And imagine Otjiwarongo is dominated by Heroes and Damaras.
Ja, Otjiwarongo is dominated by Heroes and Damaras.
Yeah.
Okay, nou wat lag jy? Wat wil jy sê?
No,
wat wil jy sê?
Look, I do not really advocate that we, make decisions along those tribal lines and stuff. But it's still funny, It's like having, a Nama counselor in Ongwejiva. You're like, wait, what? But it is what it is, I guess.
Ek hoor kama. I was in one of the big government offices the other day. I will not say where I was. But it's guys who's been really part of the structures. And the guy was saying, and we were talking about these by-elections and stuff. And he said, broer, twahana. How can we have a Wambo candidate contesting in the deep south against a Nama?
Exactly.
You won't win.
You don't even speak Namadal.
Yeah, but maybe just to come back to that. It caused quite a controversy now. Certain people say, yeah, but you can't just say those are Vambus on that executive. There are also women there. Maybe they got married
But
and
then
now they have Wambu surnames. And then my brother Dumba said, Lester on Facebook, we know Wambus when we see Wambus.
Hey, Dumba is okay problem, kid. I can see you guys are cut from the same cloth. I can really say. But then this expos and stuff, isn't it like, that's not really government. I mean, yes, these guys, are they all
municipalities?
Are they all organized by the municipalities?
Yes.
No, but some people also organize their own expos.
But this is the Ochivarongo Expo, I believe.
I can also hold a Windhoek Youth Expo. Organize Ekenje. Dat is net heroes and tamaras. Dat is Wambuzi.
Yeah. I think ook there must be a certain level of blessing that you need to get from Windhoek municipality. Even the Karatura Expo.
Yeah. Yes, I'll get that. Obviously, you're going to have to work hand in hand with the municipality. But
exactly.
Look, forget everything that they will tell you, right? Ultimately, the reason why I am holding an expo is because I want to make money.
Klar.
Yes.
One time.
So you want to tell me I can't take a brilliant idea to Korigas because I'm not Damara?
Yeah. Also,
is that the Namibia that we live in?
Yeah. That's ook recht nie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's read some more comments. Julle is snacks, full of humor. Regine Kathy Mushumba. Thank you. We are live mornings from 8 to 9. Pro Chosen Haipumbu. I wonder how frogs taste. Like chicken, guys. Everything tastes like chicken.
I tasted frogs. You need to do yourself a favor, Cubase.
Nee.
Hy is baie lekker. Regtig.
Nee. I don't think there's enough meat on there.
It's got a lot of meat. It's way more tender than chicken.
Do you also chew the bones? Can you imagine chewing frog bones?
Yes.
Oh my God.
It's lekker. Have you tasted it, Chains? Frog. Ne? What's your take on it?
I like it.
Ifuma.
It was the first time and last time.
Kama ifumo to shata now and night.
J's Tom G.
Funny part, that color never changes. It doesn't look like it's
I'm just shocked with all the things that Neville eats. Ek wonder hoe mevrou nog alright is om vir jou te soen elke aand en elke oggend. Precious blessing. You know what? You guys, you always make my day. Okay? I will stay then. I will invite you guys over. To Dumbai. We will come to Dumbai, my friend.
Are you staying in a Gembo?
In the Gembo,
Dumbai.
Nina Nicanor, he is in hospital. Yes.
Who?
The Zimbabwean gentleman.
Yeah.
Robert Dierich, if you take a life, your life should be forfeited, right? Is that not how it should work? All right, so you take a life, the state takes your life, somebody takes the state's life, and somebody else takes that. Somebody, like, where do we draw the line? It's a slippery slope.
And this is why I urged people the other day that if you do have any pictures of this child in this wheelie bin, please don't share it on social media.
Yes, please.
And
yes.
I hate any footage where I see a child gets hurt or the child is in distress. And my broer, dis waar kyk en Maria is goed, Maria is hier so nie. So waar is goed, sy is hier so nie. Because if I was the president, I would change the law for 2 days.
You can't do that.
Just to do some purging.
Even as president, you can't do that.
Ek sal so waar.
Nee, you don't have two-third majority anymore. Chandre Maton saying the humor in the studio is on another level this morning.
I'll kill someone just for a day.
Now, on you too late, my bro. We have Kalahari.
Sorry, who was that? Chandre? Huh?
Chandre Matonia.
Chandre, thank you very much.
Bye. Thank you, Chandre. I was looking for Watuka now. Oh, here, Janine Nicanor. Case has been postponed to 17th of April. Yes, I did read that. The man beat the child to death while the other wife watched. And they bought the paraffin together and helped husband carry the body to the dump and set it alight. Very scary. He is not even the father of that child. The child's father is on his way from Zim to Nam. Jy vrou mens, jy sit ook net daar en jy sit en kyk net.
I've known of a few cases where, and ish, and maybe that's another discussion that we need to have maybe tomorrow. I hate the word stepfather. I think in our African vocabulary,
Stiefpa.
Stepfather. It's you. But
The father who steps in and steps out.
but this systematic abuse of a child that is not your biological child, which you sworn upon that you will take this child and become a father or a mother to this child, and you decide to start abusing this child. Ja, weet jy, sulke goede maak my net baie kliphard ai. Elotse. Dat ek toch net, laat ek toch net, let us be censored before Sammy comes here into the studio again.
You guys, you are
Julle vloek. Sammy het nie gevloek nie.
Ons blerrie vloekie man, Sammy.
Ons het nie gevloek nie.
Janine Nicanor Chandre, Cubase het nog nie vir ons gesê watter datum hy getrou het nie.
Daar sê jy.
We are just minding our business. And Chandre sê is waar nee, Cubase ons wag toch. Really?
Ja. Ons wil weet.
I got married on the 17th of December 3 years ago.
3 years ago?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Like this last December was like my 3-year anniversary.
Oh, okay.
So we are out of that watery, rough patch. No more cheating on my wife anymore. No, that doesn't mean I used to cheat. Let's just be clear.
Backtrack. Yo.
David,
nobody's asking me questions like that. Thank you very much. Read the comments.
You've been married for 200 years. Long veteran. David Walomboleni Kamulu, good morning, crew. Tangi Replaceable Hafeni. About the Zimbabwean guys, I don't really condone violating other people's rights, but if I were to be the judge in this murder case, I'd make an exception that they be tortured first too before being sent to jail, because this murder always reminds me of little Abihe, and I feel like nothing much was done about it. Sad stories in Namibia.
True. Kijk, you can, this is a nasty example that I'm going to use now. You must have seen some of these gangster movies like Blood In, Blood Out, American Me, Cosa Nostra, where you see this prison guard who stands there and he sees a guy getting jumped by 5 guys. But he first just looks away and acts like he's not seeing it. He's the authority, but he acts like he doesn't see anything, because he wants this guy to be taught a lesson.
Touch hom eers voor ons kom afkeer.
Ja, laat die eers bietjie. Now, exactly what he is saying now, I will also just let mob justice first.
No, but like, guys, look, advocating for mob justice it's a slippery slope, man. Because everybody is going to feel like whatever their situation also justifies a bit of mob justice.
My broer,
where do we draw the line? That's the question.
Ek weet. And I'm probably not right by saying this, okay?
I understand the feeling. I understand the sentiment as well.
Byvoorbeeld, soos ek hierso sit, ek glo there are certain instances where if you just have one mob justice, just one mob justice, I'm telling you, it erases the problem for the next 10 years. Hulle sal nie try nie.
Die man het plaas toe.
Net so een man net so vang, but it must be the right guy. Necklace om net and just do what public feels like doing with him. Hang him over
reminds me of a Facebook meme of former Minister Shangala getting married in prison. That's on Facebook. But like, you see what I'm saying? It's a slippery slope to go down. Where do you draw the line then? Let's read some more comments before we step out of the studio. Moro.
You are disgusting, you.
I know, man. That's why I stay off social media. That's the feel good. Nee, man, sit hier kon aan.
Wacht, ons is maar klaar. Ek is siek. Moenie die dinge nog.
Change your sickness.
Ja.
Moro, I almost missed the program today, and I hate missing this program. I enjoy this program.
Who's this?
Ndapewa. Paulus Ndapewa.
Hey, Paulus.
Thank you, Paul.
You.
Gregory Gobasep, morning, gents. Please take a look at my profile. I've uploaded a video on the water crisis over here, and I want to hear your thoughts on it.
Brother, man, mabaya, water crisis.
Maba. Ons sal bietjie deurles Sien jy nee, jy sê kom ons gaan net.
As you know, you just went into Tamara mode. It's all careless.
Yeah, when your brain is short circuiting, I will let this have a job here. My mouth and my brain are not working together. Yeah. Peter Jan Skoonby. Is that how it's pronounced?
Skoonby.
Jella Dakis met Jella Sabatsa names.
Yeah.
Ask him if he thinks death penalty should apply to child murders.
Yes.
Who's him? Me. Which him is being asked?
I don't know. We don't care. Yes.
Baba said no. He's so precious blessing, Neville. Please, he is not a pastor. Let's put it this way. Pastor, daytime, and a witch doctor, and wizard, nighttime.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Yeah.
Mohu.
Peter Jan, Cubase, remember the day he got engaged? Or did he just get married? Oh, Saki. Oh. Please, let's not talk about the former justice minister like that. Semi-fly, you guys always make me go late to work. Paulus Ndapewa, Cubase, Jetla, you man for Bega Praat. Senate Jetra cheat. Oh, cheat. Nee, Paulus, I don't cheat. And Chandra is saying, Janine Cubase het no geantwoord, so no weet ons. Mos at least nee. Don't cry. Come on. Robert Dietrich Neville, I agree. Children does not deserve to be mistreated. They did not ask to be here, but they deserve to be loved and cherished. Neville, me and you think the same, of course, with the abuse of abusers. Des van Beek, hi guys. The abuse and killing of the child by we don't have to keep calling them Zimbabweans, okay?
Yeah.
The accused is really dreadful. There is no excuse at all. I listened to Norman Shombe on human rights and being a better government by sentencing these perpetrators. But really, if this is to happen to your child, believe me, you will hunt that person and kill them. Right? This is just sad that innocent lives are lost by the hands of persons that should protect them. Okay?
I agree.
And of course, condolences going to Chandra.
For what?
I'm staying out of it. My question is, did nobody see them set the body alight? Very heartbreaking. I guess by then it was already late anyway. The child was already deceased.
Maar die probleem
But
is
still,
asking the question. They probably dumped the body in the bin and as most they style steel bins.
Yeah.
So and normally I've seen those bins being alight.
Yes.
Many a times.
Mense
brand die vullis. So anybody who walked past there probably saw daar brand 'n vuur, maar is ook want
Ja, is die vullis wat
is
brand.
vullis wat brand. So
Until somebody noticed a smell that obviously drew his attention. Right, 2 more comments. Neville, you must start reading the comments from tomorrow, please.
ek sal nie.
Ja, let ons al het gesê, ek kan nie lees nie.
Hita tite.
I proved them wrong.
Sal nie.
Inspired. by the very inspirational. Oh, uncle cannot operate a computer. Lock! Mic drop. That's why apparently he can't read comments. I can't even on a computer to work. Neville doesn't even know how to drive an automatic car. He cannot direct what he saws with the steering wheel.
Iso.
Ja, dat pompt je om dat je groot maakt.
Modebruga.
Alright guys, we gotta get out of here.
Have a nice day, guys.
Ja, morgen is vrijdag. Wat maakt ons weer vrijdag ook? We'll see. I'm trying to get
We have an artist tomorrow that needs to come in. Okay? We have one of two artists
one of two artists.
that might come in tomorrow morning. So we will reveal that tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning, yes.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a bit lighter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bit, always fun as usual.
Exactly.
So make sure you stick around. Hannes Kaufman coming up next. Also, Mr. Durka is coming up a bit later on. We've got Tatinawan is on lunch. I haven't heard Sammy in a while. Yeah, but you catch him between 1 and 2. Right here on Informanté Radio. Sup?
Sharp.
The views and opinions expressed on the radio program by the guests,